Oh my god. Oh my god. Can you freaking believe this? Like, no one believes me on, what I'm about to say here. See this year right here? It is basically the text 2012, which was a year of the Gregorian calendar. 2012 was the third year of the 2010s decade and the 12th year of the third millennium. And you can see why many people, including myself, miss this year so much. Because it had so many good things going on, like the London Summer Olympics and Somebody That I Used to Know being the top song of that year and stuff like that. But it did have its fair share of bad events like, the Aurora movie theater shooting, the Sandy Hook shooting, Hurricane Sandy, and most infamously, the end of the world theory. Because people thought that 2012 was going to be the end of the world. And it was supposed to end on December 21st, 2012 at some unknown time. To many people's shock, like nothing happened on December 21st, 2012. And oh, we are all still here. Or are we? Because I believe that the world, in fact, did end in 2012. Yes, that's right. It did end in 2012. And ever since that dreadful day, the world was supposed to end. Like, every day started to feel exactly the same. And probably more boring than the last. Yes, this is why I just think, many people thought that 2020 was the year everything started to suck. Well, what if it was 2012 and not 2020? When everything started to suck. I mean, come on, the 2000s were way better than a majority of the 2010s, and that is a fucking fact. So everything just felt much more alive before 2012. I'm serious. And now, let me go through every single possible theory about how the world did end in 2012. So let's go. All right, let's start off with the first reason, which is CERN. And CERN may be blamed for ending the world back in 2012. And you want to know why? Well, because they discovered a particle known as the God particle or the Higgs boson particle, in which Stephen Hawking predicted that this particle would destroy the world. And this particle was discovered on July 4th, 2012. That was Independence Day, or 4th of July. I mean, what a coincidence, right? Well, the fact that I actually saw a fireworks show with thunder and lightning back then, and it was in Wakefield, Massachusetts. So it was such a coincidence. I thought the world was ending then. You're like, oh yeah, such a coincidence. Yeah, so they found this weird particle that was proven to have destroyed the planet. Now let's move on to the second reason, the Mandela effect, which this effect is named after a person named Nelson Mandela, who many claim to have actually died in prison back in the 80s, but he was actually alive and actually died in 2013. Well, outside of jail. So the Mandela effect is basically false memory. Like, a person would see something different compared to what they remember. Like, for example, Looney Tunes, Toons, versus Looney Tunes, Tunes. Yes. And the Berenstain Bears, that some people would remember, and other people would remember the Berenstain Bears, which has completely different spelling. I cannot believe it. Like, this might be real. And I guess some people also remember the Monopoly man wearing a monocle, and some don't remember that. I mean, the Mandela effect doesn't affect everyone, right? And also, the Statue of Liberty being located on Liberty Island instead of Ellis Island in New York. Which is weird too. And then people have claimed to have gone to the torch of the Statue of Liberty. But in fact, it has actually been closed since 1916. That's right, guys, 1916. That was over a century ago, due to an attack that happened, I believe, during World War I. So the torch has been closed, but there's pictures of the torch that have surfaced on the internet for over a decade. I just don't understand. This can't actually be possible, right? It's crazy how people would think such shit. The things are just different. Like, oh man, due to what the Mandela effect has done on society. Ain't that crazy? Now here's the third reason on why I believe the world ended in 2012. This may be the most popular one, and that's the Mayan calendar. Yep, these are the people who have predicted that the world would end in 2012 because their calendar would end on December 21st, 2012. Once, I believe, the 13th Baktun would click on their astrological clock or whatnot, and then something catastrophic would happen. I assume their calendar is like over 5,000 years long, ending in 2012. So there's proof that, well, the Mayans were right. Well, because they're assumed there would be no Mayan calendar after 2012. But what truly happened is that I guess a new Mayan calendar was created after December 21st, 2012. And surprisingly enough, the world just didn't end. Well, or did it? I think it still ended. It still ended for sure. So the Mayan calendar, definitely most people would just believe that, alas. It's a little complicated to explain. But yeah, now for the fourth reason. Oh, you're gonna like this one, guys. Time itself actually speeding up. Yes. Don't you believe that time is actually going faster now, like so much faster than it used to? And pretty sure it's not just because we're getting older. I mean, I think even kids notice that time is actually going so fast compared to before 2012, when time was normal and it felt a lot slower. Like, I just don't understand. Like, I felt like a whole decade or even more has went by so fast, and I was just doing stuff at a normal pace. Don't tell me it's just because I was not staring at the clock or whatnot, which I believe is due to the Earth spinning faster and faster every goddamn year. Ever since 2012, it's just been speeding up. Time. Yeah, time is actually speeding up. Yes, so it's just crazy how fast life is going nowadays. It's going way too fast, and it's really scary to me. Because, yeah, as of this video's posted date, I'm like 24 years old, and I felt like yesterday I was only like 13. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, just beginning of being a teenager. I'm an adult. Like, what the hell? What the hell is going on? Sometimes I would just sit there and be bored, and then before I know it, it's like, let me give you an example. Like 3 hours went by so fast, and I was not even like looking at the clock or doing anything that is stimulating. Like, this is unbelievable. I wish we can try to slow time itself down, but that is unfortunately impossible. Well, I know something is different about the way time is perceived. It can't just be us getting older. It's just like, you know, the old saying, time flies as you grow up. But that cannot be true. Now, the fifth reason. An alternate universe, because I believe back in December 2012, the world crashed into an alternate universe, and now the world just feels like a simulation, because yeah, we bumped into an alternate universe over a decade ago, where everything's just so weird and different now, and fake like a cartoon. Like, you can see what the world looks like now. It looks like a fucking cartoon. Like, it looks so goddamn fake now. Before 2012, the world looked so real, and now it looks so fake. Like, don't you think that things are different now in this world? Like, including the atmosphere? It's so different, I swear. And this is proven. The alternate universe. We hit an alternate universe. And we probably didn't even realize it. Now, let's do the sixth reason why the world ended in 2012. And that is a technological boom. Yeah, don't you think that ever since 2012, you know, people are just addicted to technology, especially smartphones, which were actually invented in 2007. Yeah, like, I remember back in the late 2000s and early 2010s, until December 21st, 2012, there were like no smartphones, or only a few smartphones out there. And now everyone has a fucking phone, using them all the time. Remember how people used to survive without using their technology 24/7? Well, that's pretty much the opposite now, because now everyone is basically glued to their technology, especially their freaking smartphones, and I hate that so much. I did not see a single smartphone until, I guess, in late December 2012. And then everyone started to have a smartphone. And I was like, what the heck? Yeah, smartphones have existed since 2007, but until 2012, they were not that popular, and only the rich people had them. The very last reason why I think the world ended in 2012. Get ready for this. And that is life not feeling the same. Like, I think for most people, including myself, life has not been feeling the same ever since 2012. It's not been feeling the same. And many people are now depressed and have anxiety. You know, we're yelling at each other for stupid reasons. Like, things in this world are getting canceled for stupid reasons as well. And it's just, I don't even feel alive on the inside. I don't think I've been feeling alive on the inside ever since 2012. Yeah, for over a decade. I've been not feeling the same. Like, I just don't feel like a real person anymore. I feel like a robot. I think even my voice sounds different. Oh, or is it just because I was younger back then and my voice sounded higher pitched and more pleasant to listen to compared to my boring old person voice? I'm like 24 as the video posted date. Yeah, even though I'm like just in my 20s, I just feel so boring and old now, and I just don't have any motivation to keep going. I really wish that we all died on December 21st, 2012 at some unknown time, because, that way we wouldn't have to deal with all this bullshit that's out in the world nowadays. Life is not the same anymore. It's not the same. Everything is just so boring now. It's so overrated and stupid and horrible. I can't believe I made it this far in this fucking world. I just want to fucking die now. I may have actually been excited for death secretly when I was 13 years old, and secretly disappointed that the world did not end. You see what I'm saying, guys? You see what I'm saying? Like, the world did end in 2012. Like, hopefully all these reasons I've listed to you on why the world ended in 2012 will make you guys believe me now. That everything is definitely not the same, nor fun like back in the day. Back when I was a kid. And it's not just because I was a kid. I'm pretty sure it's not just because I was a kid back then that life seemed to be better before 2012, but I think that things really were better before 2012. Don't you guys agree with me on that? It's like, there is a reason why I missed the 2000s so damn much. Well, it's just because life was actually worth living back then, and now it's not. And I can't seem to survive the modern day world and all of its bullshit that we're getting now. Like, I'm serious. Seriously, the 2000s were so much better. And that's a goddamn fact, I swear. It really is. Everything is just all topsy-turvy now. Oh my god. It's a methamphetamine if you're watching this video. Hopefully you're still up on YouTube as of this video's posted date. I understand you liked 2013 to 2016 too. Yeah, I did not like those years very much. And I don't need any help. Don't offer me any help, because I don't need help. Help is for losers. Seriously, because I just want to go back to 2012 so bad. I want to go back to the real world. Because I don't even live in the real world anymore. I just don't feel like it's real. I don't feel real. And everything in general is just not real anymore, nor exciting. And I'm so done with this video right now. I can't take it. I can't take it. You need to believe me, guys. The world ended in 2012. It did end. It did end. So please just let me know if you guys agree with me, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.